Now, we all adore our charitable and generous celebrities with a good reputation. If they behave nicely, use politically correct language, and project a relatable next-door boy/girl persona, we will appreciate them. However, why do the majority of views, shares, and interests have scandals? Today we will be looking at top 10 celebrity scandals. Before we begin, please like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates. Number 10. Kathy Griffin and the Trump severed head scandal. Throughout her career, Kathy has engaged in a number of transgressions. The worst incident, though, occurred in 2017, when she published a photo of herself holding Donald Trump's gory, severed head. Voicing his response, the president said Griffin ought to be ashamed of herself. After then, it wasn't much fun and games. Both Kathy's comedy tour and sponsorship arrangements were gone. Not to mention that she and Anderson Cooper co-hosted CNN's annual New Year's Eve program before her contract was cancelled. She was consequently figuratively banned by the sector. The consequences didn't end there, as they escalated when she was charged with conspiring to kill the President of the United States. Number 9. Jay-Z is attacked by Solange Knowles in an elevator. Following the 2014 Met Gala, Jay-Z, Beyoncé, and Solange were seen in an elevator in a New York hotel in a security video shared by TMZ. The couple's security was there to keep Beyoncé's sister from beating and kicking the rapper. We were unable to hear what exactly occurred because the video was captured from the security cameras. Fortunately, they managed to resolve things finally, and we are happy for them. However, Jay and Beyoncé will never again be viewed as a picture-perfect couple. Sadly for Jay-Z, this wasn't his only in-public altercation. Number 8. Paula Deen N-word controversy. Paula Deen, a once-adored TV personality and cook, had a very difficult journey. She and her brother were accused of engaging in racial and sexual harassment by a former manager of one of Paula's restaurants in Savannah, Georgia. Deen and her sibling allegedly committed many acts of violence against Lisa T. Jackson, according to the lawsuit. Paula acknowledged using the N-word in the past during her deposition for the case. Then, as the last straw for the well-known chef, video of Paula showing sympathy for slave owners reappeared. As a result, the Food Network declined to extend Deen's contract. The TV personality shut down her restaurants after additional claims of prejudice there surfaced. She eventually returned to our screens, but to be completely honest, nobody was watching. Number 7. Chris Brown assault on Rihanna. We don't want to recall this incident at all. Rihanna and Chris Brown were traveling home from the Grammys in January 2009. At the time, they were dating. He allegedly received a text from a girl, Rihanna allegedly saw it, and the confrontation turned physical. Chris ultimately faced charges and received a term, but this violent behavior toward the pop icon will never leave him. Brown's career never entirely recovered from the event as Rihanna gained popularity. Given that the artist still exhibits no regret, we're not entirely clear if this is a result of his actions on one particular night. Number 6. Mel Gibson anti-Semitic scandal. The actor was detained in July 2006 after being discovered to be intoxicated while operating a vehicle. At first, according to TMZ, Gibson tried to elude the cops and allegedly threatened the man, saying he controlled Malibu. His anti-Semitic sentiments from that day sealed his doom. When it was learned that the LAPD attempted to hide the actor's rude and disrespectful statements, the entire affair got worse. Mel Gibson's career was forever altered by this incident, and it took him years to find employment in the field where he had formerly been held in such high regard. Number 5. Britney Spears shaved her head. The event in which Britney Spears' head was shaved in 2007 was the turning point in her career. Britney Spears startled the world in 2007 when she shaved her head in front of the paparazzi. What is now clear to everyone is that the singer was having a mental collapse. When she was 18, a doctor prescribed her Prozac since she had trouble going asleep for years. She struggled with drug usage and marital issues, and paparazzi followed her everywhere. Her aunt's passing was the ultimate straw, which sparked a rebellion against everyone. Britney was conveying that she merely wished to be left alone. Not everyone is cut out for fame. Number 4. R. Kelly child pornography scandal. R&B musician R. Kelly is well known, and we all enjoyed dancing to his music. He has, however, been subject of sexual assault allegations since the early 1990s. The musician is said to have a propensity for acting predatorily around adolescent girls. Kelly married the singer Aaliyah in 1994 when she was just 15 years old. The singer lied about her age, and the marriage was dissolved a year later. However, brows were furrowed. His ex-girlfriend then filed a lawsuit against him for emotional anguish, claiming they began an intimate connection when she was only 15. Although the dispute was resolved, several women continued to make charges and file lawsuits. Eventually, a terrible video appeared in 2020, and the Chicago police accused him of producing child pornography. He was found not guilty after a 6-year wait for the matter to go to trial. The jury concluded that they were unable to establish the girl's age on the tape. However, he was detained in 2019 in Chicago on a number of more accusations and might spend the rest of his life behind bars. Number 3. Harvey Weinstein sexual abuse cases. Harvey Weinstein produced some of our greatest movies, therefore it's easy to argue that he was one of La La Land's most important figures. When it was revealed that scores of women had accused Harvey of rape, abuse, and sexual assault in 2017, everything went to hell. He was found guilty in 2020 and given a 23-year prison sentence. The most alarming aspect of this was that Harvey's methods were well known in the business. Numerous well-known actresses encountered the famed producer in at least one terrible circumstance. We still haven't received our responses, even today. What made Hollywood defend him? Number 2. Michael Jackson child sexual abuse case. Jordan Chandler, the singer's minor son, was allegedly sexually abused by Evan Chandler in 1993. The man refused the $350,000 settlement offer made by Michael Jackson's lawyer. A few months later, the King of Pop was the target of a lawsuit. As the third leg of Michael's Dangerous World Tour got underway, the news was made public. He said that health problems caused him to postpone the tour. Jackson and the Chandlers eventually came to a $23 million financial agreement. As a result of the family's refusal to assist the authorities, the criminal investigation was put on hold. Michael Jackson's public persona has been impacted by this occurrence since his reputation was never the same. We can only conclude that we are unlikely to ever discover the truth. Number 1. O.J. Simpson arrested for the murder of his wife. The People vs. O.J. Simpson, American Crime Story. Did you catch it? As we sat glued to our TV screens, it was fascinating to observe. The murders of Nicole Brown Simpson and her companion Ron Goldman were allegedly committed by the former NFL player. In 1994, they were discovered stabbed outside Nicole's home in Los Angeles. O.J. was accused with the killings when the police made the discovery of a bloody glove behind his home. The epic car chase started when he didn't turn himself in at the scheduled time. Over 90 million people watched the event, which was televised by TV stations in the middle of their usual programming. The reasonable doubt element allowed him to be apprehended and ultimately saved him in court after the jury decided there wasn't enough evidence to convict him. It was one of the most fascinating events in American history because it successfully sowed racial division. That's a wrap for today's video. What are your thoughts on our list? Let us know in the comments section below. And make sure to like and subscribe to our channel for more future updates.